Hello, my name is Melissa Porter, and I am the winemaker here at Lescombe Family Vineyards. And today I'm going to be talking a little about our harvest, on how we crush and how we press our grapes. So when the grapes arrive, they're in gondolas, and it's about 1 to 2 tons each gondola, and roughly about 20 tons per truck. So as soon as the truck gets here to the vineyard, we will figure out what type of varietal it is, where to put our juice. And so what we do is we will dump our grapes into our hopper, and then it'll go up the destemmer. If we see that the grapes have too much stems, what we'll do is we'll start taking out the stems before it gets to the destemmer, because we don't want to mess up our machinery. Some winemakers like to keep the stems on the grapes. We don't. It could give us more tannin, which we don't want. A few different reasons why we don't ferment our grapes with our stems on it. So as soon as it gets into the destemmer, it pulls the stems from the grapes and it goes up into our press. We have 2 very big presses, and about 20 tons fits in one press. And with our white grapes, we press right away, and the juice gets sent to its home tank. After that, we add our yeast, our sugar, our nutrients, anything that we need. The lab will also be making sure that our chemistry is good. After that, we let it ferment, and that's the white grape fermentation process. With the red grapes, what we do, we dump them into the hopper the same way. It'll go up into the destemmer, take the stems out, and it'll go straight into a tank. We won't press it. The reason why is we need the color and the tannins from the skins and from the seeds. So with the red grapes, what we'll do is we will pump it over twice a day, and this is what helps bring all the tannin and the color back down into the juice. What we'll use, it's called a pulsator, and it's a machine that creates a big air bubble, and it will go hooked up to the bottom of the tank, and it'll give one big blast of air that brings the juice straight up the middle of the tank and over the cap. And that's called, we're breaking the cap. The cap is all the grape that floats up to the top, and we want to make sure that that stays moist and wet all day, to help bring the color and the tannins back down into the red juice. Those will sit on the grapes for about a week, and it'll start fermenting in the tank. And so after that, then we have to take the grapes back out of the tank and then push them to the press. So that's the difference between the white and the red. The red sits on the grape and the seed for a week, and the white gets pressed right away. If we're making a blush wine, it'll come in as a red grape, and we'll press it and we'll treat it just like a white, and that's how it gets its color.